Hi, I'm Mrs. Kilpatrick. I'm your child's pre-IB chemistry teacher. I just wanted to hop on here and kind of explain the course, who I am and what my expectations are of the course, and then also how you and your child can navigate. So first of all, this is my 18th year of teaching. I've been at Nice for 6 years, so this is my 7th year at Nice. My goal right now, if your child is enrolled in pre-IB chemistry, is to get them ready for to give them first of all give them the basics of chemistry, but also to get them ready for that next level, whether it be for AP chemistry or bio, or if it's physics that they choose. So when they leave my course, hopefully they have some skill set to navigate the AP science that they choose. So first of all, I do not really use Schoology on a regular basis. I have found that districts will adopt software and then often get rid of it after a few years or so. So about 10 years ago, I started just making my own website. My first website is kilpatrickscience.com, but I have been moving my website over to a new website that's a little bit easier to maintain / cheaper to maintain. So Kilpatrick Science is still in existence, but I'm about to move it over. So this is my new website, which is kimpatrick.com. So if you go onto the website, there's a lot of links there that are very useful for you and your child. So if you go to the website, this is the main page right here. And you have to log in. Now, when you log in for this website, so the username and the password is the following. So the username is Alchemist, capital A, Alchemist1, and the password is Edward Kelly, so capital E, capital K, 2023. So the capital letters do matter here. So when you log in to the website, first of all, you come to the main page. When you click on the page, I have a link. I'm trying my best to maintain the calendar. So the calendar should give you kind of a guidance if the student misses a class, they can always just click on it. So like AP or pre-IB for Thursday, Friday, they had a quiz. They started metric system and measurements, and there's a Bunsen burner activity. So I'm hoping to do my best to maintain that so that people, if they're absent, they can just go to the calendar and see what it is. So pre-IB, if you click on it, it will bring you to this page, and of course you'll be asked to log in. So when you click on the right, there are units, and then on the units there are videos, there are handouts. So all these links are there for the students. Now, the videos, if they miss class, I have recorded all of my lectures. I started doing this about 10 years ago. So the links are on there. I do my best to try to go back and update them because I do teach somewhat differently than 10 years ago. But if you go on it, it matches my notes. So it's me talking, it's me going over things. It's also me going over problems. So if you go to, let's see, dimensional analysis. Okay, so they can see me working out the problems. They can fast forward it, rewind it. They can go back and review it. I highly encourage anybody who misses class, this is what I expect them to do, to go back and get those notes. This class is spiraling curriculum, which means that everything kind of builds on itself. So missing a class and then coming back to the next class, you can be missing pieces. So it's always good to go back and review that material. So if you go onto the website, so there's videos of everything. Also, every single unit, I have a note packet. They just fill it in as we go over the notes. The note packet does go with the videos as well. So if they miss class, what they do is they simply take their note packet and they just go view the video just like they would with class, and then fill it in as they go, and then they have notes. Now, there is a textbook for the class. I find that they really don't need it. I don't really utilize it, but they are free to go to the library and check it out if they want to. But anyway, there are other handouts and links here too. So every unit, they get a note packet. They also get a homework packet. The homework packet is /homework packet /classwork. So we do classwork and homework We will work on this in class as well as at home. And then I also have a tracker for each one, and then the tracker has the answer keys there to go in and actually check themselves, because it really does no good, in my opinion, to do a bunch of work if you don't know if you're doing it right. So we do go over stuff in class, but they should be going back and checking their work just to make sure that everything is correct, and like what is correct, what are they missing. So I have that for them. Now, the other expectations for the class. So it's the normal thing. So we have 3 summatives per quarter. There are 2 quizzes per summative. So every quarter I do drop 1 quiz. Every quarter, the lowest quiz score gets dropped. Remediation for the summatives is a quarter test. So at the end of the quarter, they will take a comprehensive test on the quarter, and then that can make up for all of the previous summatives that they scored lower on. So if on the quarter test they had an 80 and they maybe had a 70 and a 60 on the other 2 of the previous summatives, that those scores would be replaced as 80%. We do also do quite a bit of lab work in the class. So probably about once a week we'll be doing some sort of lab work. I do feel like chemistry is one of those courses that it's the one true lab-based course. So there will be lab work that is done. I really do understand that chemistry is one of those subjects that is more difficult for some students, and I am more than happy to help any of my students. I do encourage all of them to ask questions and get help as soon as they get any of those pitfalls, because I don't want them to fall behind, because this is one of those courses where the course builds on itself, and I don't want anybody to get swallowed by the content. So if anybody ever has any issues, they're free to email me. They're free to try to come in for help for during Excel. I also have many great resources if they're looking for extra help, if they're looking for extra practice, or if they're just looking for even another student to talk to. I have AP and IB students who are more than capable of helping if they are looking for somebody else just to work through some problems besides myself, of course. And if you ever get to a point where you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to shoot me an email at brandy.kilpatrick.stjohns.k12.ufl.us. So Brandy, it's my name, at the world. And if you ever have any questions, I am more than happy to answer or address any of those questions or concerns. So I look forward to a great year. I know it's going to be a really fun one. I can already tell. Thank you.